Hi. So the solar plexus chakra and solar plexus chakra imbalance and solar plexus chakra problems. So we were talking about how Kundalini rises. So we're at the root chakra, red, developing in the personality of the first 7 years of the life, going up through orange into our solar plexus here, around the umbilicus, and we're looking for a lovely vibrant yellow pattern. And bear in mind that the messages and the lessons of each chakra need to be properly learned and assimilated for the energy to flow through to the next chakra up. And with the solar plexus chakra, we're talking about, you know, that trusting yourself, listening to your gut. And actually, many of you will have heard me talk about the second brain that exists, of the neurotransmitters like serotonin that circulate around the actual gut, and there's no nerves that go that way to there. The vagus nerve goes from there up straight to the brain, and it can make it doesn't need any instructions at all from the brain, the solar plexus region, physically. So like round the gut, it does it all by itself. So it's got its own set of sort of directions and instructions. And if you put that into emotional context, it's about being independent and trusting yourself and trusting your intuition and listening to your gut. And it's about the risks that you're willing to take. So if somebody's got a really good, vibrant solar plexus chakra, they're outgoing, they make calculated risks, and they are content with their place in the world. They feel like they properly fit, and they feel that they belong. So that's lovely, isn't it? So what about if they are, it's wide open? They're bullies, basically. They're demanding too much of other people. They, maybe not bullies, you know, we're going back to the playground again, and we're talking about teenage girls again, because I know it's a sexist thing, because I have been a teenage girl and I have been a little girl, and I can't comment on the motivations of being a man, so I will clarify that now. So I'm sure men do the same things, but I can only talk from personal experience. But you know, when you were at school, there was always the girl who had her horde, her entourage around her, and she just wasn't quite herself unless she was centre of attention. Everyone was going, yeah, after everything she'd said. Solar plexus, very open solar plexus, but very closed solar plexus will be somebody who doesn't trust their instincts at all, is entirely reliant on other people's opinions of themselves, and spends their life trying not to be rejected, terrified of being rejected. So that's the basic outline of the solar plexus chakra. And for fear of being boring, this book on Amazon will tell you more. But physical medicine, then, it's yellow, so liver. The location of it, we're going to see, like I say, we're going to see upper digestive tract, liver, gallbladder. And I have to say, the illnesses to do with this aren't very nice at all. What I will say is, I haven't got the book now, there is a book that I've written called The Essential Liver Cleanse, and liver medicine is profoundly important in aromatherapy when we're peeling back these layers of disease, because the liver gets profoundly affected by stress. And solar plexus medicine will also is the adrenals, because the adrenals are tiny glands that sit on top of the kidneys. So we're still in this location. And as the adrenal glands get tired through lots and lots of stress, because they're secreting all of their sort of fight and flight hormones, sooner or later the adrenals go, can't cope anymore, need some extra help. I know, I'll ask the liver, and takes lots and lots of power from the liver, and the liver starts to fade and then starts to dysfunction. And then we'll get all of these horrible, horrible things when the liver starts to go off balance, because in Chinese medicine it also works with the gallbladder. The two also work in tandem. You get this horrible toxicity in the body. So with liver dysfunction, and then we're not saying liver disease, although I have to say solar plexus medicine can be liver disease, but liver dysfunction, eczema, psoriasis, migraine, allergies, it's a whole compass of horribleness. So this is really an area where things can get properly lodged. So it's worth reading up a bit more about the solar plexus and just seeing if you can make a correlation between the personality disorder. No, not personality disorder. The personality that you are seeing in front of you and the physical body. And like I say, definitely you'll see this correlation, I think, between those two and levels of serotonin and depression and irritable bowel syndrome, where this part of the body is getting wound up with the difference in the neurotransmitters. The energy is not quite right, neurotransmission's not quite right, and yeah, we've got stress related diseases. It's very, very interesting. And I have to say, from an abstract point of view, it's hard to talk about it in an abstract point of view. It's easier for you to go, am I seeing it if I see this? Right, what can I see in their personality? What can I see in their physical body? Am I seeing it then? And then you'll be able to make easier correlations. I'll come back in a minute with solar plexus essentials. I'm just trying to think if I can think of some off the top of my head. Actually, I can. I don't need to do a separate video, because yellow, so grapefruit, and that's liver too. And yes, I don't know why I struggled, because I've just been rooting under the table. This is the best one for solar plexus medicine, helichrysum. And you know, and it's very interesting actually, when I was talking about, you know, feeling comfortable of your place in the world, that's very much helichrysum medicine. The wound that will not heal, cannot be healed, because it's your place in your family, or something that just can't be changed about your life, affecting the way you think and the way you act. Solar plexus medicine, helichrysum medicine. So yeah, I'm racking it up, aren't I? So you need this book. And you need this book, and actually if you're seeing liver, you also need the grey book, the Essential Oil Liver Cleanse, and all of them can be found on Amazon. So I will list more essential oils for you on the blog page. And then next I will do heart chakra. See you in a bit.